it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
India, did you go to sleep with your makeup in?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Why?
Because you gotta clean that. I think before you go.
Oh,
close
it's
your
your
eyes
favorite
for
bird
the
friend. What
night.
is?
India switch.
Wow.
Makeup wipes.
Don't have any. I just wash my eyeballs with water and soap.
Okay.
I wash them. I will clean them.
India got really cool. Was it eyeliner?
I just got eyeliner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I listened to D&D podcasts and one of the people on it always wears eyeliner and I was like, that looks cool. I want to look cool.
Yeah.
So I bought some, put it on and was like, now I'm cool.
You woke up and you look like you're in your first phase of becoming a villain. You know, when you wake up and you've been wronged and you've been crying and you're like,
I've been crying all night.
Your first scene.
Doesn't help that I'm like massively disheveled.
Yeah, that adds to it.
I like it. It's the grungy look. It's deliberate. It's not just because I forgot to take it off. It's intentional.
Is it sore? Is it in your eyes or something?
No.
Okay.
But now I'm self-conscious about it, so I'm rubbing my eyes.
Yes, yeah.
You keep talking about my eyes, and now I'm like, my eyes.
Okay, you're good.
Oh my gosh, no. Hinky Pink says, yo, Doig, India, I found an old tweet where you set some goals back in 2018. You wanted to make Gil in the Glim book 2 and 3. Look where you are now. It was so long ago. No, I hate it. Oh man, I'm so bad at setting goals.
You're not bad at hitting goals. You just...
One of my biggest shames, Mike, is the how to keep New Year's resolutions video that we made. Which was explicitly about how to make resolutions you can keep. And we set some for that year in the video and didn't keep any of them. Our advice is so bad.
It wasn't bad advice. Just what happened was we got contacted to do Starlight Brigade.
We didn't know what would happen if you get offered something you can't refuse. Well, they make you an offer you can't refuse. Then what do? No, don't show it to me. I don't want to see it.
I want to see it.
I don't want to know.
I clicked on it.
No. Oh.
2017 with Michael Doig.
Stop.
Participated in Animated Grump. Started a YouTube channel. Made girl. The first tweet's good. Made Girl in the Glim Book 1. Started a Patreon. Worked with some heroes. Visited Japan. Became part of an awesome animation community. Storyboarded and animated on an amazing project. That was a really good year. It's a shame what happened since. It all went downhill from there. 2018 goals. Let's see.
How about instead of having goals, we all just recount what we've already accomplished and then we don't feel bad about not keeping them?
Make Girl in the Glim Book 2 and 3. No. Hire at least one person to work on a project.
Nope.
Yes.
I didn't do that in 2018.
Yeah, you did.
Or do you mean have I done these since?
No, you did that in 2018.
Did I?
Yeah.
Who did I hire?
Elle, Tib, Epifex, Renee, David Liu.
Alright.
I hope I didn't miss anyone.
I'm thinking now.
Shit.
No, I don't think you did.
Okay.
Go on.
Start studio days on our YouTube channel.
Didn't do that.
No. What India meant by that is that we would stream like for 8 hours and do
we were going to try and do a project in a day.
Yeah.
Where people could follow like from the inception or conception of the project right through to the finished thing.
It'd be a small thing.
Yeah, a super small thing. But just something that we would finish in the day so people could see all the steps all the way through.
Compose 3 songs.
Didn't do that. Still haven't done that.
I mean, you've done that in little bitties. You did the playing a short hike. Tokens with play.
You mean the little jingles at the beginning of our... I wouldn't count that as writing songs.
I would. Organize a Sonic bird friend. It's India Swift. Organize a Sonic Underground reanimated.
Still haven't done that.
Yeah. Make a Game Grumps animated.
Still haven't done that.
Still haven't done that. Visit America.
Still haven't done that.
Which year did we do?
CTN.
Yeah, that was before this.
Japan.
Okay. And then finish your part of the ABC music video. You did that.
I did do that.
Yeah. Well, very good. That was a blast from the past.
I hate it.
How the hell did you find that?
Yeah, right, but I just thought it would be really fun and silly to do. But I don't know if it's ever gonna be a thing. Like, I want to do it, but I'm scared of organizing it. And I don't know if I will have time to do it. Ah, you checked the ABC music video hashtag. I didn't even know we had a tag. I forgot. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I have some questions for you, Mike.
Oh, what?
You know, the girl in the Glim has a little theme song.
Yeah.
Where can I find that?
In my head, and also the one that Bolta did. And well, you put Bolta's version on YouTube.
On the YouTube, okay, so I can download it from there.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I see what you're putting down.
I need it.
So I'm looking at DS Intro 02 VO5. Is that right?
Sure.
All right.
Beep 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 beep.
Be that helpful, I guess.
Okay, what version are you looking at?
Oh, India, no.
What?
I ran out of trial on Harmony Premium. Do we have a license key for this?
I don't know. I don't know. I do. I don't know if you do.
Pretty sure I do. But oh.
I can do all the notes for you if you don't.
I still need to adjust the colors and stuff.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna get in a call with you anyway.
That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a mighty fine plan right there, Doigles. Grog! Grog. You're here. Did you do another I look up Doig bounce now. Did you do another Earthbound play? Did I miss it? I saw people talking about it. And I'm worried that I missed it. What am I doing?
You're looking for the girl in the Glim.
Oh, I'm getting in a call with you.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
You did see bird. Don't get distracted by Patrick's message. Just
I
can't
help it. I can't help it.
I do it.
He messages me and I'm like, I gotta know. What if it's something like, you know, that last project you did? Well, it's all wrong now and everybody hates it. What if it's something like that? You played again on Monday. Grog! You gotta tell me when you play so I can catch it. I'm sad I missed it, but I'll catch the pod. You and Jordan are delightful. What a delight. Such a flex that Patrick DM'd us. He's our boss. As well as our pal.
Share your screen.
Am I not? Oh, jeez, I forgot. It's gonna be a good day, guys. I can sense it. Aha! What is it, Patrick? Oh, it's you. You're distracting me. You're typing things in Discord and giving me notifications.
Said, let me know when you're about and can chat. And I was like, oh no, we're streaming.
We're streaming just now. Just when you asked. Wait, what's in Glim? Nothing. There's an empty folder. Great. Glad that we made it. Oh no. Wait, why am I looking for Final Cut Pro XML files? That's not what I'm meant to be looking for. Why is it looking for XML files? I'm trying to import audio. Weird thing. Import sound clips. That's what I want. Oh, it doesn't recognize the sound clip that I downloaded.
Oh no.
What do I... Oh, do I have to convert it into something? This is such a pain. What a pain.
Does it need to be a WAV?
Probably. Don't you know what you got?
Don't you know who you are?
Don't you know what you do? Checking your DMs all day.
So from what I remember, we gave
Gemma.
Gemma. A Harmony Premium code to use for a bit on Mystic.
Oh yeah.
Did we get that back?
I don't.
Because you were DMing her about that.
I don't know.
Well,
do you want me to dig through my DMs and find out?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
And just look for like Harmony code.
Yeah, she's returned it.
Okay, can you tell me what it is?
Nope. I'm assuming that. Okay.
I mean, am I also in that chat?
No.
Okay, well then I need you. I need you to find what the code was you gave her.
Alright. Here we are. Got it.
Okay, can you paste it to me?
Nope. Yeah, I can. Here you go.
Alright. Let's try.
The next one you're doing should be this Saturday, the regular time. Okay, awesome. Oh, Tim, no, I'm one of those people too. That is infuriating. I say I'm going to count down from 3 and he says to me go on 4. Yeah, like, do you go 1, like 3, 2, go? Or do you go 3, 2, 1, go? You know, that's the thing. It's hard. I always do 3, 2, 1, go. I feel like the song might be on our Patreon. So I'm just going to search our Patreon for Girl Glim. Only Patreon was easier to navigate.
The Toon Boom activation window is helpfully cropped on my screen.
There we are. Filters. The Girl in the Glim. Give.
Oh, why would they not make it so that you could resize a window? This is fucking dumb. So, like, I'm trying to enter the code and there's no way to get to it. Is there a way? Oh, okay, Tib, Save me. Is there a way to like hotkey on the keyboard to set it so that I can like attach a window to my mouse so I can move it around without being able to click on the top of the window? I'm sure that exists.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow because I can't. Like, if I want to get this theme, I'm gonna have to open DaVinci, import it into DaVinci, and figure out how to export it from DaVinci into the format I need. So I'll just do some pages, I guess, instead this morning because I can't get the theme to start the trailer.
So you're just wanting the theme. In what format do you need it?
I don't know. Let me see. Wait, you know what? I might be able to import it as a video, and that might auto import the sound. It might be that I'm trying to import it as a sound clip instead. It can be a bit finicky about exactly what, like, you getting exactly the right format to import it as. I think this might work. It might be that I was trying to import it as a video instead of, sorry, as an audio track instead of trying to import it as a video with an audio track.
I
think that did it.
Eventually we'll share our screens once we're not like looking at license codes and everything.
Will we? I don't know. Will we ever? I don't know. See if we can delete this video track. Don't need it.
There we go.
This one is just a podcast. So, how are you guys? Ooh, how are you guys doing? It's midweek. Can you believe it? We're in the middle of the week already. What happened? I feel like I ask that every week, but it really does feel like it's come up fast. Oh, that's good, Hinkapink. I'm glad you're good. I'm also good. Also tired, but good. It feels nice to be making pages for Glim.
Okay.
What is it?
That code didn't work. It's already been activated.
I'm sorry, dude. You want me to go in and do the nodes for you?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just do game stuff.
Looks
today.
like I'll be. Oh man, blocked on so many fronts. It's frustrating when you want to do something creatively and you're just blocked from doing it.
Yeah.
Looks like today will be a node sort. Sounds fun, right, guys? Are you excited?
No, you don't do the notes today. We'll work out the thing.
I want to see it come.
I know you do, but
it'll just take me a minute. It'll be all right. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, you know.
I have a script to do it though.
I know you do, but you also can't get into the program, so
to give you the script.
So you know what you're gonna do about it.
Anyway, hello. How are you all doing? We don't have to share screens. We're mostly just here to talk to you guys anyway. Fair enough.
You're gonna animate an explosion today, Tib. That's cool. Ula says, anyone here watching Mythic Quest? What's Mythic Quest? See, Jim at the gym says, I'm needing a project to work on while uni breaks so that I don't slow down. And Grog says, I'm doing training at work again. Pray for you. What are you training in? Haven't you been in that job for a long time? What are these nodes all about? So this is how Toon Boom lets you arrange and sort out your layers. Kimitron, no worries at all. How you doing? Ula says it's a TV series where they make an MMO video game. Where they make MMOs and video games in general. Whoa, what? That's cool. Where can I find it? I could make BDAB, Mike, if you want to do something while I'm doing this.
You don't have a rig.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit and cry in the corner. Just get rid of all these. You don't need these. So Swift Inks needs a right node. And we're going to call it Swift Inks. We're going to make sure it's PNG4 so it can be transparent. Wait, I just named this Swift Inks. What the heck? Oh! Oh! Hulk!
Oh yeah, Kimmy.
Okay.
We just got that in yesterday. Jordan animated the Doig bear doing a little bounce and bop. And then I did a dab for him yesterday. Soon India will bop too.
Okay, there we go. Swift Lines is the name of the thing. Swift Lines is the word. It's the word that you heard. I've got that in my head. Help me. Grease is in my head. It's got groove. It's got meaning. Ba 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 ba.
Yeah, there's a dab command, Kimmy. Yeah.
Now I'm going to separate the Swift Inks into its line art and its color art by using my node library. Line. Bop, bop, bop. Color. Color art. There we go.
Oh gosh.
Done so.
Oh gosh.
It's a very fun show, says Tib. Definitely not accurate, but very fun. Okay. It's a sitcom about a game studio. Though the structure of the company definitely feels more Hollywood than actual gaming inspired. I think I'd still be into that though. That sounds fun. Like a sitcom centered around people making a game. I'm kind of into it. That sounds really cool. I'm gonna check it out. So it's on the internet and also Apple Plus. Okay, I'll check it. Made by some of the people who made Always Sunny. Maybe we should watch it together, Mike.
I'd love to.
Oh! Oh, now I'm excited about the rest of the day.
Holy shit, Toon Shading's working again.
Holy shit.
I just had to update Unity.
Holy shit!
Although the dog bear is very, very blown out. I wonder if that's just the level of lighting on him. Because you're fine.
Okay, so the paper also needs its own thing. This will be called paper lines.
Why are you so burned, bruh?
Am I remembering rightly, Mike, that if I just give the right nodes paths that don't exist, they'll make the folders themselves?
If you don't give them paths, they usually default to going into the frames.
No, if I give it a path, but the path doesn't exist.
Then it'll create one, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Are you creating them inside of Dropbox?
Oh yeah, I'm creating them inside of where all the other ones are. I'm creating them inside of the scene folder.
Where are you putting them?
Inside the scene folder.
Okay. Like, maybe put them inside the frames folder.
Yeah, that's it. That's where all the other ones are.
Yeah. Inside the frames, inside their own folders.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what the folders I'm making right now that I'm asking you about.
Okay, that's fine then. Have ever thought about making an indie game with your Dog and Swift characters?
Doig has.
Sometimes, yeah.
Doig certainly has. I don't know. I think they're really cute characters, but I get a little bit self-conscious about thinking about making a game about our characters. Basically us. Like, I'd rather make one, I think, about a character that we make up. Like a witch or a dragon or, I don't know, something. Just 'cause it feels a bit self-indulgent to be like, we made a game about us. Because we're so cool.
I don't understand.
It's just like if they're characters that represent us are like self-insert characters, so we just imagine if you made a platformer and then like, okay, well, how'd you come up with the main character? And the developer's like, oh, it's me. It's me as a character. It's my OC. It's me. It's just like,
it's pretty bad take.
Did you not have any? Well, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's a bad take. I think it's fair to feel a bit self-conscious about inserting yourself into a game as the main character. Right. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Ben says, yeah, give it to me, then it's a fan game.
Well, yeah, it's kind of okay if other people make it, because then it's like, oh, they wanted to make that about us. That's really nice. But us just making it about us? It's like, imagine if the Game Grumps had a game studio. And instead of making Dream Daddy and Soviet Jump Game, they made Aaron and Dan the game, where you play as Dan and Aaron.
You just hit render, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I think I'd know.
Okay, then our stream just died.
Maybe it's because of Dropbox. Like putting these files up or something.
Why would it be putting the files up?
Because I'm updating the file. So it might be refreshing it every couple of seconds because it's changing.
Right, okay.
I don't know, Doig, I'm just giving you what it could be. I don't know if that's what it is. Okay, you don't need the Doig roughs anymore, so I'm deleting them. Goodbye. And these all have nodes attached. So they're all good. Alright, I think we're good. Now I might start rendering it.
Oh dear.
If you're okay with that.
Grog's like, I loved hearing you just hit render, didn't you? And then buffer it. Apparently she didn't, but she is gonna now.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just hit it?
No, okay. I didn't. I'm about to. Prepare yourself.
Okay, the stream's probably gonna die for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but let's see how fast this computer can render, huh?
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. Rendering now. Might take a second to get started, but it's gonna do its thing. says it's not responding, but I'm sure it will in a second.
Did you also note up the effects or only your new characters?
The effects were already noted up.
Oh, cool.
Because you already imported them and used them.
Cool. Here we go.
Aiden Drake says, like, a person being the uber cool badass hero main character that everyone wants in their pants. What do you mean in their pants?
No, they said, I think self-insert characters are mainly only weird when people do it to put themselves in self-indulgent situations.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, it just feels strange to me. Ben says, you know that meme where the guy is looking at the woman? That's me, and I'm looking at doing shaders on the Doig Swift models, and the angry girl is dead OS. I mean, you're super welcome to play around with them if you want. I don't want to distract you off Dead OS though. Grog says, I really gotta get out of bed to get ready for work, but if I do that, then the reality that I have to go outside is too real. Right? Can't you just stay in bed forever? All day?
No, getting some weirdness here.
R.I.P. the stream. It seems to be doing okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, the stream hasn't dropped or anything yet. I'm watching you bounce still. This is my new PC. It's doing it.
The issue is that she's sending the files over Dropbox, which she needs to upload. Although I saw that Dropbox can do it over the LAN, so hopefully it realizes that it's sending it over the LAN.
I don't think it will. I think we might need to set that up deliberately.
I guess so. Why still burned? Why?
We'll give you them then. I suppose we'll probably give them to you once the rig's done. Is that right, Mike? Is there any point giving them to Ben before the rig's done to play around with? Because things might change in making the rig, right?
Well, he would only need to have the game ready bones, I guess, which are done.
So we could just give them to him.
There's no animation for like movement or anything though. But yeah, I could give him the FBX for sure.
It always alarms me how thick your eyebrows are. Because like they look good right now from where I'm looking at them. And then you tilt your head down and I'm like, oh, they go on forever.
What do you mean they go on forever?
They stick out so far. It's like, it looks like they're floating right now. You don't realize they're basically connected to the head.
Yeah, they float.
Because they're so thick.
They're not connected to the head, they float in front.
But they're huge.
They're not huge.
They are huge.
They're not. It's just perspective.
It's just been that every time I've seen them, they've been like really forced perspective, so they've appeared to really jut out.
Yeah. Like this is in ortho.
Why do you keep showing me them on really forced perspective then? Like you showed me a picture of him dabbing and it's like his entire eyeball was obscured by his
I scale them up when he dabs.
Why?
Because he looks really cool and mean.
No, he doesn't. He just looks like he has massive eyebrows.
It's fun.
Yeah, dabbing shows him they be big.
They scale up when he dab. They scale up when he dab.
Why?
Because it's funny.
They're too big. Is the dabbing working?
Yeah.
Ben's typing it, but I can't see Doig dabbing.
Yeah, because it's delayed.
It's so delayed, though. I'm still waiting.
Well, refresh.
Fine. Maybe I will. Exactly, Kurzek. First the boots were too small and now the brows are too big.
The brows are not too big.
I can't help it if the brows are too big.
They're smaller than your brows.
K Gaspard Art says, I love watching this show, but seeing you guys going live means I've definitely stayed up too late. Oh, go get some sleep.
I think it's funny that you think this is a show.
I like it.
The Breakfast Club show where we do the things.
That's the fish show. It's the fish show.
Funny.
Yeah.
I can't read the word funny, even though, well, you spell it F-U-N-E-E.
It's funny.
Without hearing it the way that Kurzak says it now.
How does she say it?
It's like funny.
Funny.
It's funny. It's kind of like joy.
Joy.
Oh, we want to do the joy emote.
Am I able to dab yet? No, I've got no bones. Grog says, leave the funny brows. Gosh dang it.
I don't know why I'm looking in. Oh no, there is a little red marker to let me know there's an error. Why are there 2 errors? Invalid conditional expression.
Hello, radical redhead. How is it going? I'm exporting nodes. It's very interesting. 98%. The big brows, says Bert. The big brows make me think you need a cigar and to say, ah, cha, 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 cha.
Oh, my Dropbox has woke up. It knows.
There you are. Wake me up inside. Wake me up, upload me.
I'm not using HDRP, Ben. I'm using URP.
Derp.
You can use shader graph for both. Maybe you can help me though. Shader error. Invalid expression.
Hinkapink says, first time cleaning up my anims now. I am scared. Remember to not do what I do. Hinkapink, I'm terrible at cleaning stuff up. Do your keys first. Then do your breakdowns. Then do your in-betweens. And when you're doing your in-betweens, think about your charts and your spacing for everything.
My Dropbox is going nuts.
Doggles get a jing jangle. Enjoy it, Ben. You're all graced with my ass taking the entire screen. Check it out.
Okay, let me explain to you, Grog. On the right hand side, there's a bunch of nodes, and on the left hand side, it's a bunch of nodes.
I done my nodes. You gotta get them.
I don't need your nodes. I
no,
just
you
need
do.
your exports.
You do need my nodes. You need them.
No, I just need the images that you're exporting.
Yeah, that's why. That is them.
So India has set up write nodes for Toon Boom, which they look at the layers, and then they know I want to export this number of images. Frame rate. Oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Let's see.
You can't help.
We're dropping like 4% of frames right now.
You can't help but hear nerds instead of nodes. Nerds! Dweebs! Hey, you dweebs! Yeah, Windows going boop-a-doop. It drives me insane too. I hate it.
It's Dropbox telling me that 108 files were changed in your personal Dropbox. Stop telling me. Turn off all notifications for Dropbox. There we go.
Boop-a-loo.
And so she's attached one to each one of the particular layers that she wants to export, and is now rendering rendering those frames all at once and sending them over the Dropbox. On the left-hand side is shader graph, where it's a bunch of nodes that determine how a shader works. And then I'm not going to really explain further than that because I don't even understand. All I know is this custom lighting thing has an error in it. But I don't know shader code.
'Cause they call it the stairway to heaven. Oh wow, the stream was like, ah!
Yeah, it is. Whose fault is that? It's India's fault.
It's not my fault. It's your fault for not having a ding-dang Toon Boom license, so that I had to go into the Toon Boom file for you and hook up all the nodes and then send them over the Dropbox instead of you just getting them yourself.
You know, what'd be really funny is if you're using my Toon Boom license.
I'm not though. I'm using the complimentary one I got for being an ambassador.
Okay.
Because I'm an ambassador.
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 What's your excuse?
I'm probably using that code on that box, maybe.
You're being a ding-dang fool. Is your excuse?
Pretty sure I relinquished it though.
The stream is dying more often than some Game of Thrones characters. This stream is dying more than the Magic Boys do in their quest for education. Wow. They're not dumb! Hey, they're frames I drew of you! With care and love. It took me weeks!
I know. I know, but
Coloured them all for you.
It's
I
killing
did lighting pass at your request.
We should have not sent them all over the Dropbox.
Maybe I shouldn't have re-rendered all the ones you've already got.
Why did you do that?
I forgot. But you'd already got them. I mean, I remember that you'd already got them, but I forgot that I could stop them from rendering again, and that might be a good idea. Ambassador. That's me. Ambassador. Stop looking all disappointed with me all the time.
Maybe you could just stop your Dropbox and put them on the hard drive.
Maybe you should just be proud of me. Or you should just be like, Indra, I'm proud.
Or maybe we should limit your upload thing for your Dropbox. And it'll take longer, but at least it won't kill the stream.
I don't know. The stream was dying before I even started doing anything.
The stream was dying before you did anything.
So I don't know how much of it is my fault, because I was rendering it to the Dropbox and nothing was going wrong with the stream. So, you know, I don't think it's necessarily my fault. You haven't seen the Magic Boys die yet? Oh man, we died so much last time. We died many deaths. Against the effing vampires? We went into a cave.
They're not vampires, they're just Falmer.
Fine! We went into a cave and it was full of Falmer. And there were too many of them. And we couldn't beat them. And we kept dying. And eventually we just ran through the cave. We just ran. We ran, we opened a chest on the way, and then we just started hammering on the door to get out at the other end. And managed to get out just in time. And that was our adventure. That was it. We just ran. Yeah, I should have had an internal common server to transfer things. Shakes my head, says it really. Yeah, we should. We should. We should have set that up. You're right. That would have been a good idea, huh? Well, I guess I can't put it off anymore. I have to do some storyboarding. The thing is, I know I had an image for this. I had an image for this opening. And I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Oh. Where could it be? I had an image. I had an image for it. Oh only I could find it. But it's obviously... I obviously haven't brought it over with me. I'm a fool. Yeah, I can't see it anywhere. I don't think it's on the Dropbox either, so I might just have to try and remember as best I can without it. Such a fool. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! No! No!
What?
I was making pages yesterday, and I started recording my screen on OBS to like record the progress
You
of
didn't
the pages.
hit stop.
I didn't hit stop. It's been recording for 17 hours. No! No! Oh, I gotta go and delete that then. That's useless. I'm not cutting that down. F that. F importing that into anything.
No, just it's fine. Just it'll be fine. Just stop it and then cut.
And then import the 17-hour long VOD into DaVinci.
Yeah, it's fine.
No.
Don't delete it. Don't just automatically delete it.
The mic. It's like...
It's fine.
It's
fine.
not fine.
Don't delete it.
Jeez.
Don't delete it.
Alright, fine. I won't. Jeez, oh. Man, I'm dumb. Alright, well, I can't find that image, so I'm just gonna have to try and remember it from my head, I guess. These are just gonna be thumbs to begin with, before I proof anything up. So, please don't expect it to be like a beautiful, beautiful drawing straight off the bat. I'm just like thumbing out what it is. I think I'm gonna want... If I remember it right, it's like a sign pointing into the town that they kind of drive over the hill past.
Karzik, don't tell her to do it.
I have the PC power to do what?
To put it into Premiere.
No.
And then just cut the part that you need.
I'm using DaVinci now. I've stopped using Premiere. Premiere pissed me off one too many times, so I've switched over to DaVinci. But I'm not super familiar with it, so, you know, you live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
I'm reading about shader code.
Okay, I won't delete. I promise, guys, I won't delete. It reminds me of that person who accidentally had a Discord call that went on for 2 years. It went on for 2 years. How did it go on for 2 years? What? Because both people have to be in the call, right?
Apparently.
You want to know the size of the file? I can tell you the size of the file. Let's have a look. Let's have a look together. Let's see. Okay. It's 18 gigs. It's 18 gigabytes. Whoops. Whoops. It'll be fine. He's right, it'll be fine. Not as bad as you thought. It'll be fine.
Invalid conditional expression. Okay, shader graph. Invalid conditional expression. Resolved invalid custom function. I'm following. Can I get custom? I had the customer was amazing. hover over the if I switch it to the HLS file method because I was able to fix it using the solution provided here. It was a bit of a change. Instead of if shader graph preview, if defined shader graph preview, save that. Yeah.
So let's call this foreground, and then we'll have a mid-ground as well.
Save asset.
And I will take the mid-ground.
Still not working.
And
oh, I have to do it everywhere. Okay.
Take the background. And then I'm gonna set them up in my stage view.
Save. Yes! It turned into a yellow circle.
Turned into a yellow circle. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Shader works now. Shader works now. Shader works now. Save that damn asset. Go back to the game. Go back to... What? No. No. Still weird. Why are you still weird looking?
Bo, 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 bo.
You shouldn't be weird looking. You should be fine.
And then we want a car. There's a car and it drives. Let's see. Hold on. My F drive is full. Wait, what? If it's in DMs and it goes on for a little while before kicking everyone out. Yeah, because it goes on for 5 minutes, right? Before it's like, no one's in school anymore. My F drive.
What? Did it say something is full?
Oh, Jotunheim. Yeah, Jotunheim is full, but Jotunheim is the external hard drive.
Yeah.
It's got everything on it. These are my PC drives. They're doing okay.
I'm not sure why it looks like that.
Why did it look like Doig Bear peed his pants?
I don't know. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh no, no thrust now. I've got Backstreet Boys Tell Me Why in my head. Tell me why ain't nothing but a layer. Tell me why ain't nothing but a brush tool. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. You are my fire, my one desire. And something and something. Did they say I want it that way again? Want it that way. Something. Oh, I don't know the rest of it. I'm sorry. Now number 5. What's number 5? What's number 5? How I draw a car. It's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, yeah, this is my car sphere. It's not just a car, it's my car sphere. Except India doesn't know how to draw cars. You should probably have got a reference. I suppose it'll do for the storyboard though. Wow, that's such a weird car. I'm so bad at drawing cars. Okay. How does one? You know, this is probably the time when I should look at reference.
Yeah, maybe. Getting weirdness.
What weirdness are you getting? Did you get my files yet?
No, not yet.
Oh. You get my files, my ones I sent to you. You know, it's got Doig, so you can comp it your way.
That looks kind of better.
The back of my car looks like the front of my car. Too much. Alright, yeah, we need to get into some reference because I can't draw cars. So we need some. Hold on. Car! The car going over hill. Let's be more specific.
Look, I got a little toon shaded bear nut.
Okay, let me just get a nice angled one. I don't want them from the front. I want it from behind. Show me. Man, it's actually very difficult to find a car from 3/4 behind like I am looking for. This will do it. Alright. Let me just... Let's have a look at what an actual car looks like. A bit more helpful. You can see where I goofed up. Did the tires too thick, did them too far back. Okay, a little windshield in. So the back takes up most of it.
I did all that to fix the toon shader, and I might actually prefer them flat shaded.
Yeah, I think I like them flat shaded. I think the toon shader's cool, but it does make it a little bit harder for me to see. It's a bit distracting, almost. Does that make sense?
It'd be good if the brightness didn't like brighten everything, but only the shadows. So maybe I can fix that.
Even the car that I'm drawing from reference is kind of derpy.
So if I add a float Your shadow brightness. Brightness. Watch out for gimbal lock, Doig. See, I know 3D things. I'm not animating though.
Watch out for gimbal lock. It's me, Gimbal Lock, your arch nemesis.
Do you know what gimbal lock is?
I've been waiting for hundreds of years for this moment. Gimbal Lock never forgets.
Are you storyboarding now? Did you get the music and everything?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Thought you'd say that. Okay, so car. Need a frame of it entering.
I think I need an ad here. And then
I'll do it.
what's being boarded? What's being boarded, India?
The Glim trailer. The Glim trailer is being boarded.
Can you tell the people what that means?
What it means? Oh yeah. Okay, I understand. You might not actually know what the heck I'm talking about. So I'm doing a graphic novel at the minute called Girl in the Glim. It's my own creation from my brain, and I like it, and I'm making it right now. And the deal that I have with the publishing company is basically they're not going to put much money into marketing it. It's kind of my responsibility to market it. So Mike and I were like, well, what can we do? What did I do?
I don't know if you were saying they're not going to put much money into marketing it. I don't know if that's the case or not. Did they say that to you?
No, that's what Declan's been saying to me. He's been saying in his experience they don't put a lot of the money into the marketing, so it's kind of up to you to push your book.
The way you phrase that is anything we can do to help them market the book is going to be a good help, so we figured that we would do a trailer. Not the publisher company that's publishing your book isn't going to put much money behind marketing it.
I didn't mean it as necessarily a bad thing, it's just I figured that was the way the deal went. It's like they're publishing it for us, but there's not a huge amount of money to put into it, you know, because it's not a thing yet.
Yeah.
I give up. I'm just gonna stop talking.
No.
You can do it. You can say the things. I'm obviously really bad at it. I'm just gonna do the trailer and be quiet.
Fine. Anyway, Indy's making a cool trailer. I think this should let me brighten the shadows. Not actually sure. Nope. Doing weird stuff. Alright. Ula says, do you need a hand with animating the trailer? Is this going to be a Kairos type trailer?
Kairos is like exactly what I was thinking with it. I don't know if it's going to be like, I want it to be as good as that. I don't know if I have the capabilities to make it as cool as Kairos, but I'd like it to be. If people wanted to give me a hand with it, I would love that, honestly. Like, that would be super cool. Because there's a part of me that is a little bit worried about whether I'm going to be able to get it done, when it needs to be done. Because if the book's coming out early-ish next year, I want to make sure the trailer is out a long time before that. Definitely before pre-orders close, because there's not much point putting out a cool trailer to try and let people know that the book is a cool thing that they could buy if they're not able to buy or pre-order it anymore.
Yeah.
Have you guys all seen the Kairos trailer, by the way?
Was it animated in Blender or was it something else?
I assumed TV Paint, but I could be wrong.
I think I saw a video of someone trying to recreate that in Blender. So maybe that's what you're thinking. Yeah, there's someone who tried to recreate it in Blender using grease pencil. I don't understand shaders well enough.
Oh, hiccuping, no worries, it's an easy mistake to make. Like, I wasn't sure that it was TV Paint. I just figured, given the look at it, that could have been what it was.
Oh, I think the light must have been slightly miscolored. Okay, that's what was wrong. Yeah. After doing all that, I think flat shaded just looks nicer. Oh well. Wait, what?
How long I'm planning on making the trailer. I have a piece of music for it. I think the piece of music is around 40 seconds long. So pretty long, you know? And I want it to look really beautiful too. Like, I want it to look like the comic, but I also want it to look like a bit of an amped up version of the comic. So, you know, Ghibli is an influence for how I'd like it to look and feel. Ooh. In terms of the colours of the world and the attention to details such as, you know, lighting through the trees and the feeling of weight of everything. You know, I'm trying to sell people on the quality and the feeling of the world.
So who's in the car? Mystery?
I mean, I can tell you. Do you want me to leave it a mystery? Like, it's...
I think I can guess.
Yeah, you can guess. You know who it is.
Yeah.
It's our main character.
Yeah.
And her
She's
parents.
A car.
As they move in.
Cool. Oh, you're gonna have a little cool little pan parrot like showing the town. I'll leave you to it. Okay, I should have all your new files now.
Grog says I'll put my name as someone who can call it help if you need it. Aw, thank you.
Thanks, dude.
Honestly, like, I would appreciate any help I can get, but also no pressure. When I finish the animatic, I'll let you guys know and see who's still available and up for it, because it's possible that people will have other stuff on at that point.
I think what would be nice for a shader for the Doig and Switch one is to have like a really nice kind of soft gradient feel, so that it feels like they're kind of spotlit here, and then like they have a gradient that goes down. But it's really like subtle, so like it would be, I don't know, maybe I can. Maybe it's just a case that I texture improperly. Or maybe the look I'm going for is remember that show Pocoyo India?
Pocoyo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might be cool to try and get something that feels sort of Pocoyo-ish? Maybe not. Maybe?
Hello?
Like ambient occlusion.
Ula says, let me help. Of course, Ula. Of course I'd let you help. Like, I'd be honored if you'd help. I'll let you guys know when it's done. And then if you have free time and you want to help, then you can, but no pressure to. Because also, you guys might be super busy at that point and have a billion other stuff. And also just might want to, you know, have a break and not do tons of work. How about, I'm animating a Girl in the Glim trailer. Well, I'm storyboarding it. I'm not animating it. I gotta figure out a way to let myself hear the sound. Okay, so this scene needs to be over here.
Right. Come on, my film. Come on, my film. Alright. Services.
Let me make a new scene here. New scene. This is what I need. This will make it easier. And I can just sandwich these two together. Like that. And just extend this however much I need to. Where's my play button? That'll do. Let me link you guys to the music actually so you can hear what I'm boarding to, because I think that'll be nice. Let me add a
I could maybe just
transition.
These kind of ambient occlusion in. Yo, thanks for the follow.
Okay. Here, guys, this is the sound. This is music for Girl in the Glim. Did I finish the intro shot? I finished it. I finished the animation I was doing for it, but I think Mike is still pumping it. My problem is, I don't know what the heck to do on this trailer. I'm just gonna have to like choose cool shots, I guess, that I think would make people want to read the books. you know, it sounds like 40 seconds is a long time, but it's really not when you get to boarding it and you're like, shit.
You gotta try and find everything you want to put in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think some ambient occlusion type thing on the shader might be really nice. Something that makes it feel soft, you know?
S should just let me make a new scene. I'm gonna let me make a new scene because it sounds like the kind of thing that would be very useful.
Alright, let's see. Frames. What is blocking? It's okay, I got it already.
Select. I use control to use select, so replace that.
Blocking, cracking, detail, Doig, color, Doig, lighting, Doig, lines.
There, that's much easier. New scene.
God damn it. I just I went to drag and drop the files over and I moved the mouse in such a way that it hit the bottom edge of the tablet of the Cintiq and made me right click instead.
You know, actually I think I'm gonna do no fade to black. So much of this trailer is like fades to black and stuff. That's one of the problems.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So you lose time to them?
Yeah. But it feels like it needs it, you know? Maybe I shouldn't have that bit fade to black. Maybe I should do something else so that I maximize the time that I have in the trailer.
Or maybe it's not completely black.
Maybe it has a hidden fuck you in it.
Not the direction I was going in, but...
Maybe it has hidden lore. I'll just write out the entire story of it and like drop it to 5% opacity and put it in the black slides. No one will know. Okay, I think I need girl meeting Glim. Because I feel like that's an important story point that you kind of need in the trailer. I have a couple of options for it. Hide a face in it. I hide little Nas in it. Hide Sonic in there somewhere. Oh, you got the frames.
I did.
Okay, so go simple. and just have Bridge holding the Glim.
Is the tablet that you're drawing on, is that a background element?
Tablet.
Or the
I mean, it's a background element in that it's a painted element.
Okay.
But its foreground as in it overlaps me.
Yes. Ben saying, is this something that can be applied to the whole model, or do you need a texture to say where it's being applied? I'm not sure. I could hand paint it into the textures, I suppose, and save doing it in a shader. Upping the roughness might give it more texture. That would be nice if there was a bit of tooth to the occlusion.
Like a Muppet.
Like a Muppet. Today you wrote tiny little briefs for 200 plus shots. Way to go, Habbo. Wait,
amazing.
Already today you've done that. Holy
yeah.
Shit.
Well, it's afternoon for Habbo.
Yeah.
Good job, Habbo. This is what it takes to be a lead. Ula has some crit.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we could sort of like force the perspective or something. Or it's a 40-inch screen. Alright, first things up. For lighting, what I usually do is I take the lighting, which is this layer here, and then I create what I call a adjustment layer, which is just Control-Alt-Y, create the layer. Here's my adjusted layer. Let's rename that Doig lighting. And then I use a track mat, which basically is like a clipping mask, but in After Effects. So if you've used clipping masks in Photoshop or similar painting programs, you'll know that it takes the alpha of the layer below and makes sure that you can't paint anywhere outside of that. It's a little bit like that, but what it does is it takes the alpha information, or some, if you pick Luma, then it picks the brightness, but we're going to use alpha, and the layer that it's, this layer below the adjustment layer, now will only apply its adjustment layer effects to the area that that is designated by the opacity of the lighting. So if I add, say, something like, what can we use usually? Color correction should be an exposure. Simply, if I just wanted to brighten that area, then I could do that. So that way, like, we're we're increasing the exposure of each part that the lighting is over the top of. This is kind of similar to if you're using like an overlay layer set to white. But what's kind of cool about this is that it's not like a color being applied on top. It's actually interacting with the layer as if it was the colors of the layer. So say I added like a hue saturation, I can like max out the, if I turn off the exposure, I can max out the, you know, saturation of each individual color. I'm interacting with the local color directly. Lighten it. Pretty cool. Yeah, a bunch of that, Ben. Shader stuff is the kind of post-processing thoughts. So what I probably want to do is link. See, my initial reaction would be maybe linking the lighting to the color, but because the color is going to be changing. But maybe we just want to keep it clear. I don't know. India, which layer is my eye shine on?
I think it's called glasses.
Glasses and glasses shine. Which one is it?
Glasses, I think.
Okay. No, I think Batissimo has got a timer, so they do it every 15 minutes. One of my favorite things is optical glow. Yeah. And we want to change the alpha channel to generate.
Right, I do need to move this onto a different layer so I don't keep trying to select it by accident. Make it way easier to select her.
Why are there so many layers in the timeline? Oh wait, I'm being dumb. Are all the layers separate layers from Toon Boom? Yep. So we got the ink and color layer for the characters, but then we've also got like the effects layers and the impact frames and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Kimmy, that's exactly it.
Oh, you're doing a bunch of thumbnails. That's a good idea.
Well, I'm not sure what this next shot should be. Never sure.
One of the cool things you can do. So we've got our color layer here. I was talking a little bit about OLM color key with Jordan yesterday, but I'll demonstrate it here. So if I make a duplicate of Doig color and add OLM color key, if you just select the color you want, you can either key that color like this, or you can keep that color like this. And it's really good for like flat colors like what we're using here when we import in. So if I'm not too keen on the actual muzzle color, I can use this to change it. Now we could just change it in Toon Boom, but since I don't have a license key for that at the moment, just do it here. So I just want to add a little bit more separation to my muzzle.
You just open the Toon Boom file and be able to change it there.
Similarly, I'll probably add.
Let's put a little indication of the background. This is in her room, so there would be like a roof there. And her bed would be here. Pillows. In fact, that would have like a tilt to it.
So goddamn cool.
What is?
Your frames, your animation. You feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired.
I am.
Oh,
I'm
want
not
a hug?
tired. No.
I don't want to give you a hug.
You want to give me a hug?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm open for them.
Okay.
If you really wanna, I guess I won't deny you the pleasure of giving me a hug.
Come here.
Hmm.
I feel bad. I kind of shouted at you.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I feel bad. I kind of like noped you out earlier when you were talking about making the trailer. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm bad at this stuff. I don't wanna do it anymore.
No, you gotta learn.
No, I give up.
No,
No, I give up. I'm never gonna learn. I'm gonna stay here in ignorance forever, where it's comfortable. Everybody give yourself a hug. It's roughly Midge's room. probably be nicer to have some foreground stuff as well. You know? Just put a few little things in the foreground, like a box or something. Just to give it more with the feeling of being lived in and having stuff around.
So there's something I want to try on this that I wasn't able to do on Mystic because of the way that we were doing line art and the sort of Xeroxed faded effect that we're applying to the inks meant that a lot of the inks were they had to be set to multiply because they had a bunch of other extra noise and white info, and there was something that helps with compositing. So I can't even really explain it without showing it, and I don't know how to use it yet, but I wanted to try and use it now. It's a way for compositing live action usually, but let me remember how it works. I think if I just go on to Doig color, it was do I have it? Oh, do I not have it installed? Super Comp. I think it was Super Comp. Let's see. Super Comp is like adding an extra composition over the top that uses the source data from your your original comp, but it does a cool thing where it has the layers able to interact with one another in a slightly more meaningful way. I'm not used to it though. See, it's only taking the raw data, so it doesn't have that cool lighting thing that I did. Lame. Okay. How do I... You think you saw a tutorial for Super Comp where the person places a Imagineer Z toy into a video file with atmosphere and glows. That's the one. Yeah, Dark Vault. That is exactly the one. Vert says this is the most quiet Swift has ever been, and now Vert's worried about you.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking about stuff, and sorry, this is like boarding takes more of my brain power than I usually use on streams. because I'm thinking about how best to show the shots and like what best would work. Rather than just drawing the shots and animating them, I'm actually trying to like figure out the composition and stuff. This is why I don't board on stream a lot. It's because it's pretty difficult to hold up a conversation and board at the same time. I'm up for the challenge though because I enjoy doing both. So I don't mind if this takes a little bit longer to board because I get to chat to people at the same time. I'm a little sad, to be honest. I'm a little sad about my inability to explain myself properly, or my inability to like explain Glim or be a good comic artist for my publisher. Like, I'm sad that I keep making missteps all the time. Just not very good at it.
I think I'm more self-conscious about that than I don't necessarily that I need to be, or that you are. I feel like whenever you're talking about working with companies and stuff, you need to talk about them in the best light.
Well,
and I think you were, but I think there's ways to say things and there's ways to like, I think it's just about parsing the information and giving the best kind of interpretation and take of it. And I was worried that you were giving a false impression by what you were saying. That was all. That makes sense?
Yeah. Yeah, Doodles, it's true. Like, maybe the sad fact is that, like, I don't really know. I don't understand a lot of this stuff. You know? I don't understand a lot about, exactly how it works, and I definitely don't know how to, you know, just do this stuff. This is my first published comic. I'm sure that even other people who have published their first comic know this stuff better than I do.
Who knows?
I don't know. I guess I just feel a little stupid, that's all. You guys are just way too nice, but thank you, I appreciate it.
Because it says India, no, don't beat yourself up. It's cool to see you try new things on top of the things you already can do so well.
You know, I'll either learn or I'll die, so it's okay. Either way. If I die, just, I don't know, get me stuffed and mounted somewhere. Somewhere awkward. In a hotel lobby or something. In a bathroom somewhere. Somewhere surprising.
I think I'm not going to be able to use super comp in there. Okay. Yeah. Unless, was it being cool? Was it being cool and I just need to stick with it? Felt like it was being weird.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I don't want you to have to keep saying like nice things to me. I feel like don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine, but I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Crow mail. We got a crow mail from Ben who says, "I'm just a cube, but you believe in me." I do. Thanks. I think it's normal to have self-doubt, you know. I guess it's normal to make fuck-ups and missteps as well along the way. Don't you just wish that you didn't though? Don't you just wish that you could just like gracefully get things right the first time? Feels bad, man. It's okay though. It's nice to be here hanging out with you guys. Yeah, Ula, that's true too. Like, I do think failing is the best way to learn. I don't really remember a lot of the times when I did something right first time and it was easy, because why would my brain remember that? I remember the times when I really fucked up, and those are the times I learn from the most, even though they're like not great memories. Because they're not great memories, they stick with me, and they're what caused me to like change my attitude or try something new and push me ultimately to find the path to success later on, or at least a path to getting better at something. Do I have any feel good tea? Yeah, I think I might make myself some after this. It sounds nice. I have much tea. It's all feel good tea. It's all feel good tea. I did forget to buy myself Earl Grey yesterday, so I've been stealing Declan's tea bags. No one tell them.
I think he knows when you said, "Hey Declan, can I borrow a tea bag?"
That was a cover for the fact that I've been stealing them all along for the past 3 days.
Oh dear.
It gave the impression it was the first time because I asked him about it, but it was not the first time. Kurzak says the time I nearly fucked up my second quarter animation homework in my first year was the moment I realised I need to make an actual effort. Yeah, oh man, that sucks when you feel like you can actually like dial something in and do it pretty competently and then you're humbled by the universe. I've also had times like that when I was like, I think I can do this and it won't be a problem, and then it was a problem and I was like, why did I think I could do this? I obviously have way more to learn than I thought I did. Yeah, Ula, you see, that's what I'm doing, but I would never say that to him because he'll say no. Just until I get my Earl Grey back, which I should have got yesterday but forgot to buy from the store. I will be borrowing his tea bags. I've got some nice herbal tea that I can have though as well. I'm going to have some of that after the stream, I think. I have this special recipe that's very special. I think it's called Mimadri. It's Mimadri Summer Fruits Cordial, and you mix it with apple and cinnamon tea. So you essentially make yourself a glass of cordial, but then you put a tea bag in it and the water's hot. And it tastes like Christmas. And it's great. Special does not equal drugs. Admission from me, I've never taken drugs ever in my life. I haven't even smoked. The most of a drug I've taken would be alcohol. And I'm not a huge fan of it, so... mainly just because I don't like the way it tastes, and I'm like, I could be drinking hot chocolate right now. So why would I be drinking this? I like the effect it has when I have a little bit. It loosens me up a bit, but do I like the effect enough to do it like more than when I'm just extremely nervous and everyone else is also doing it? Nah. I can't say I'm not curious about drugs though. By which I just mean weed. I'm curious about it, but I don't know if I'd ever try it. You know, there's a part of me that's like, I kind of want to have all the experiences, or at least like some of the experiences that other people seem to be having pretty safely. But also, I'm proud of the fact that I haven't, you know? I kind of like that I haven't. And I'm not sure if I need to, like, if I want to. But then also I'm like, well, what if it's really, really fun? And then I can say I've done it. I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I guess I'll just see where my life naturally takes me. And if it never takes me in the vicinity of anything like that, and if I never want to do it, I just won't. Satan's celery stick. That's it. Is that what they call it? Like, I've been happy my entire life without trying that stuff. And that's no judgment on people who have. Like, for the people who have had, like, more experiences than I have had. But, so far, I've been good.
Mm-hmm.
I've never needed alcohol to have fun. And I've never needed drugs to be cool. It's a different world now, though. Like, back when we were kids, it was very much like, oh, if you smoke, you're cool. I think it's very different now. I think people are more aware of the fact that this stuff is really bad for you. And they're like, well, why would you? I should try skydiving. I'd be way too terrified. I don't want to skydive. That sounds like my idea of hell. I like stuff like skating. I like going fast. I love the idea of flying. But skydiving, like, I'm too fixated and terrified about what could go wrong to be excited about the experience of doing it. So you've done skydiving, Ula. Doodles, you did skydiving. Oh my gosh, you're so brave. What the F? What the actual F? Who needs 2 eyebrows? I'm just going to get rid of one. She only needs 1, it's fine. You've done it twice, Ula. Oh my gosh. I am way too much of a scaredy cat. Like, the fear I would feel of doing it would ruin the experience for me. Like, it would ruin the fun of doing it. Because I would be so nervous the entire time before. You don't think your body's made for it? You felt very sick afterwards. How was it during the whole I'm walking in the air part? Did I never pretend to smoke with those chocolate waffle sticks? I did, Havo, but I did it with the candy sticks. We used to have these things called candy sticks, which were just like little white sticks of candy. And everyone in school always pretended that they were cigarettes. Because that's what the cool kids like on TV did, is everybody who was cool smoked. Feel bad for my parents' generation. They didn't stand a chance with all that marketing about how cool smoking was. All the marketing about how smoking was good for you, health-wise. Before they realised it wasn't.
So one of the coolest things about sorry, let me do something else.
Ben says I sometimes put a pen in my mouth, and then one day I sucked the ink out of the pen into my mouth by mistake. Bad times. Oh,
Eep.
That sucks. Doodle says, during it my body went into like autopilot mode and froze up. The view was rad AF, but the air pressure was insane. Oh my gosh. Skydiving to me is the same thing as like swimming with sharks. I'm just never gonna do it. The feeling of terror, the abject terror I would feel in that moment would not be a fun memory for me. It would not be a fun... That's like my biggest nightmare. My biggest nightmare is being underwater, deep, deep, deep down below the ocean, and it's really dark. And you can't see anything because it's really dark and you're deep, deep, deep down in the ocean. And then out of the darkness comes at you a great white shark, and there is not time to get out of the way or move because you only see it when it's right upon you. And that is like the most terrifying thing I could imagine. Havo, being so tall, how do you deal with the heights all the time? Are you not always scared? Bert says, out of the darkness comes a squid that falls in love with you. The most terrifying thing that could happen.
So I don't know, I want to talk about comp, but you're like mid-flow.
I'm sorry.
On a...
No, please do.
That's the secret, India. I was always scared.
Oh no. Sorry, Havo.
Yeah, one of the cool things about super comp is something known as light wrapping. It enables you to do that in quite a non-destructive, kind of cool and quick way. India, have you heard of the term light wrapping before?
Nope.
So light wrapping is when a subject, say your character or whatever, is placed on like in front of something else. you can use light wrapping to sort of make it feel like it feels more like that it's in the environment, because you have the background color kind of wrap around the edges of the thing you're comping in. And so if I turn off light wrapping here, or actually if I show you what's happening, you might not necessarily notice it so much here, but in super comp here, if I look at just, this is Doig, and I've put two solids and I put light wrapping like maximum just to kind of demonstrate it. If I do this, you can see that behind or around this side of Doig, he's kind of like well, I think if I click on this, you can see clearly he's getting like inheriting the blue from this side and the red from this side. And I think it's really cool to kind of incorporate your background information into your like animated cell, because when things are adjacent to one another in general context, light bounces onto them. And I want to try and use some of these more live action stuff in animation so that it feels a little bit more, I'm not looking for it to feel realistic, but I want it to feel like that the characters are reacting to their environment. And this is like, as I said, it's non-destructive, so I don't have to mask or anything for this. I can just give me that. I can just move this area around. And it updates. So I was trying to think of how to do that with the lighting effects and everything that's happening with this light that's being emitted. If that's maybe on the background or behind Doig, then we could have a duplicate that's both in front of and behind, and he could be like being wrapped in it. So if I take away this, take away this. So there, he's getting the edges lit by this. Pretty cool. And if we had more of the environment, I saw the in the video that I was watching, it was showing footage from Star Wars, and there's a bit where Luke runs from behind his house to in front of the sky, and if you pause the clip and when he's running in front of the sky and like drag him over, like the pixel information of him in front of the sky over in front of the house, you can see just how like blown out and like the higher exposure that's on him. But when you're watching it, it makes sense, but it's that kind of subtle shift of environment that you just accept. And I think that's why like comp is way more complicated than I ever thought. But with this super comp, I think this person was like, you know what, we understand all that, let's make it in a way that it's not arduous and tedious to set up. Can you both please open a university? I really would like to study your things.
Aw.
Just keep coming to the streams. Watch the VODs. It's all free.
I do definitely agree with you. And I also really want to see more live action techniques used in animation.
Yeah.
As well as just more live action stylizations to the color and light. I think that would be a really cool thing to meld, just to experiment with. Because the stuff that I see as realism is often not what I would not the parts I would want to take from cinema. I don't want to take muting all the colours, making everything grey, flattening everything out. I want to take it the other way, but add that edge to it that cinema has. That is a bit harsher.
Yeah. That could be funny. Or does it stop when I look at the interesting? Even here we're getting like the light coming beyond and just shining onto Doig. Add yellow filter to Coco.
Oh no.
What?
That's what live action cinema tends to do to any like country that's outside Europe or the US. It's like film something in Israel or like Mexico or anywhere, just stick a yellow filter over it.
I fucking hate that.
Now it looks air quotes foreign.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I was watching a film recently. It had Thor in it. Chris Hemsworth. He was playing like I think it might be called Extraction, something like that. And like they go to a city, and like it was like, okay, they're in the foreign city now, and I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking Google that city's name and look at pictures of that. And it's just so like.
Did they just put a yellow filter over
Yeah,
it?
yeah, they did.
And it's like
the white
so
savior
like
movie,
vibrant
yeah.
and not. Movies be like, go to Mexico, now you live in Yellow Land.
It's such a false.
Yuck.
Yeah, a false fucking impression.
Yeah, reminds me of Breaking Bad to think everything in Mexico is yellow. And then you see YouTube videos like the subtle use of colour in Breaking Bad. Yeah. The descriptive adjective of insert title here.
I really I'm not a fan of the blue and yellow Hollywood filter either.
Oh, you mean the cyan and
yeah.
And orange.
Like, oh, we use this to make the flesh tones of our actors pop. And they're like, no, you don't.
Lies.
They've been popping for like 60, 70 years or whatever.
Just gonna nick this drawing because I'm thinking like, rather than do the library scene, we could actually make this the bedroom scene instead. That could be cool. Where it's doing the thing, and then we can cut on the white flash. And then the window would be there. The bookcase will be here. Please imagine a more creative perspective. Imagine that we're lower down or something. Thank you, Abo, I appreciate it. Yeah, like anything I ever see of, I think it's Israel I'm thinking of. Anything I ever see of Israel is just yellow in films. But I was looking at pictures of it on Google just to like, I think someone was visiting and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. I'm going to Google that and have a look. And it's like so beautiful. It's such a beautiful like city, the one I was looking at. Like gorgeous blue, clear skies. Like these white buildings with these splashes of colour. It's like not what you see in movies at all. Completely different place. What, people should just put like a grey filter over England every time they play it in movies.
They do.
That would be accurate.
Probably do.
Yeah, that's accurate. It's like just create the feeling of being overcast all the time. Yeah, one of my favourite jokes in movies is in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where the world has been plagued by these giant pieces of food, and there's a montage at the end where they show you the city or famous landmark or place in the world that's been affected, and they do like this sparkle wipe over to it being cleaned up. So there's like, you know, this apocalyptic lighting over Paris or something, and then the star wipe happens, or the sparkle wipe happens, and it's like beautiful blue skies, and the giant prawn that was on top of the Eiffel Tower's gone, and everyone's happy. And they do the England one, and it's just this grey picture of England, and they do a sparkle wipe and nothing changes. And it makes me laugh every time. There is such a thing as a nice day in England. It's just you do have to get used to rain if you live there. Well, it's 10:30 and I am calling the stream.
Okay.
I'll be continuing with this storyboard tomorrow. See if we can figure out what shot to put in this space. And get that nice compositional element of the window if I use that shot, which is quite nice. It, like, guides your eye over to them. That scene's at night though, I thought it would have to be moonlight.
It's been interesting seeing how the process with super comp is a little bit different. think I want to pull down the glow on my glasses. I might do that. Alright. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum-bum. Okay. We gotta. We gotta raid 7th cards before the end. Oh, shush ad, shush, shush. 7th cards is playing Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut India. Oh. And they're on Knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we gotta. That's who we're raiding. 7th cards is a friend of ours. Really cool. I think they recently were raising money. Yeah, for suicide something prevention. I can't remember what the name of the charity was that they were doing. I think they might be AFK. So if you're okay with it, India, we'll just wait for a little second for them to, unless they've literally fallen out of their chair unconscious, then I think we'll just wait a second. Buffy, you're right on cue. I hate you with that. Is that okay with you, India?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are his glasses effects or do they work in real life? How do you mean are they effects?
With the shine.
Oh. Oh, well, you know. If the sun hits me just right. I think Ben has been throwing us some crow mails into you.
Crow mail. We got a crow mail from Ben who says, I am a cubism masterpiece. Yes, you are. This is Stamps' official design, by the way. 100%. This is just, he's a purple cube now.
I'm seeing in the chat that it's like, just want to know that he's not feeling well tonight, so he needs to step away. He'll be okay and we'll close the stream when he feels better. Oh, okay. I guess 7th is not coming back and did in fact step away.
I hope he's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Oh, 7th. Where is 3D Swift going? I don't know. Hold on, let me bring it back. I return.
Okay. Then the next with yours is Joe Creates. who we raided yesterday, but they're doing really cool stuff. Do you think we should raid them again, India, or do you think someone else?
I think it's up to you, Mike.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. Fuck it, I can't think of a better one.
Is there a chance that we do a 24 hours live stream? Yeah, I think we do one for charity, or we do one if we were at the end of a project and we had like a little bit more to push through. I can imagine that we would potentially do one to finish it off. I think we'd be more up for doing one if we had our own place, because we share a flat and we share a workspace with a comic artist who's our flatmate. And so if we were to do a 24-hour stream, we would potentially be... He would spend the entire day trying to work with us next to him talking. So it could be disturbing to his work.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have to be probably a time when he wasn't around, just to make sure we weren't going to disturb him. Send Declan to his parents. Declan, here, I packed your stuff. Get out. Get out of your own flat. You're going to go and visit your parents or friends so that we can do a 24-hour stream. 24 hours in Magic College. Oh, I'd adore that. Oh. I'd have to justify to myself taking the entire day, like 24 hours off, doing anything productive just to go to magic school.
Alrighty, I've set the raid up. Can you show some of your thumbnails, India? Can I see?
You are?
Oh, super cool. Like, what? It's super cute. Oh. Yeah, we're raiding the cool pixel person. Alright, thanks everyone for coming today. We'll be back tomorrow. And may the rest
of your day
be filled
with adventure.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.